Yes, today we are coming back to same topic, strategies for industrial development, but technically answering some questions that can apply on the chapter, on the unit, on the chapter, on the topic. So we want to have an understanding into questions that might come or that will be asked. So we have just revision question that I've attached here, looking specifically at Richards Bay Development Initiative. So we are given the map where we are given the various industries, the road network, the urban profile, everything that is given there with regards to various industries that are taking place around Richards Bay and other surrounding areas. So this is the map that is drawn there. So you'll be given a map like this one, and then you are asked the questions that actually relate to that map or that are corresponding to that map. So I have just worked answers to them that we are just going to quickly discuss together as of now. How would industrial development in Richards Bay be an advantage to the local community? Explain why Richards Bay would be attractive in terms of infrastructure for both local and international investors. These are just some of the questions or some of the answers that are in the previous videos that we discussed. But just to make easy or just to keep us in context, let's answer these questions quickly. So this is the map that we are given here. I'm saying revision questions under South African development strategies. So it's the fig above. It is representing. It is based on strategies of industrial development, technically on Richards Bay. So, in which province is Richards Bay located? I once said that you'll be given that one mark for you understanding and knowing where is Richards Bay located. It is in KZN. It is located in KwaZulu-Natal. KwaZulu-Natal, that is where we have got Richards Bay located. So give two examples of industries in Richards Bay found on the map. If you can look on the map, we have got various industries that are found. I'm saying two examples of industries that are found there. We have got various industries that are there. We have got RBM plant there. We are given also we are given the sugarcane plantation or the sugarcane industry. We have got also the Monty. We have got various other industries there. So I've listed them as to say industries, examples of industries in Richards Bay. We have got aluminium. We have got Hillside Aluminium, Richards Bay Minerals. We have got Monty Paper. We have got IQF fertilizer, and we have got the sugar mill, which is from the sugar cane that I have just mentioned there. So please, let's just continue. Let's just understand this. Which area is why is this area leading manufacturer of heavy machinery? We are saying why is Richards Bay a leading manufacturer of why is it a leading manufacturer of of heavy machinery? So we are saying one, the reasons for the leading manufacturer of heavy machinery, it includes many small motor factories in the area. It has got raw materials needed for the manufacturing industry nearby. It has got availability of cheap electricity due to nearby coal fields, which I also mentioned before already that there are coal fields that are around there. Labor force is also readily available, which is also because of the type of industry, it needs labor also. It also needs well-equipped labor a well-equipped harbor for export large amounts of manufactured products. The harbor actually it's well developed to allow large amounts of manufactured products there. We have got good rail road networks and also to PWV and Durban Pinetown regions, which are also facilitating the transportation. So we talk about the transport network and then large amounts of available land for industries. I guess we already mentioned that there is land that is available for further development and expansion, and then access to large supply of water again, which are factors that I already mentioned during the presentation. So I'm just technically showing you that you can be asked questions such as this, and then the presentation that we did in the in the previous video, it is exactly answering questions that we are having in this regard. So there is also demand of heavy machinery by local industries, which is also causing the area to be suitable for the for that heavy machinery. Accessibility to international market can readily be met because we talk about the export business, and then break of bulk, whereby uh, uh, whatever metals and this aluminium can be broken down into, can be resized in convenient sizes that are suitable for various customers and also for various retail and the supply chain that is involved. Next question is saying, how would industrial development in Richards Bay be an advantage to the local community? How would the industrial development in Richards Bay would be an advantage to the community, to the local community? How does it benefit the business, the industrial development that is taking place in Richards Bay? How can it benefit the local community? So we are talking about the local community benefiting from this. How can that benefit? We talk about obviously creation of employment in industries and infrastructure development benefit those people. They get employed. We have got also uh, we also have earning potential increases. That can also be a two-mark, which we are talking about income, buying power of local increases, multiplier effect. I guess this we have already mentioned also in the previous presentation. A reduction of poverty because of what? Because of increased earning potential and employment, accessibility to more and uh, better services, which we can give, as to say, examples are allowed in this case, which we can talk about infrastructure services, we can talk about hospitals, we can talk about insurance, we can talk about banking services, we talk about wholesale, we talk about warehousing. These are examples of businesses that are also associated with this business, with this industry. Warehousing, we talk about insurance, we talk about banking, we talk about wholesale businesses. All these are quite good examples that can also be applied in this. We talk about skills development, skills uplifted, skills improvement, improvement of skills. This we are talking about trainings that we can also mention in that card. Fourth industrial revolution skills, that is transfer of skills that we talked about again, which we are saying people, as they are hired both nationally and internationally, they share the various skills that they have, which would also facilitate what? That would also facilitate skills development. We talk about computer technology and so forth, enhancing innovation, which is also a good advantage in that regard. Research and entrepreneurial development, which we can give, for example, we talk about the vendors that can also start. We talk about tuck shops, car dealers, and so forth. These are also type of businesses that can also arise in terms of the local communities benefiting from the establishment of this uh, of this Richards Bay development. initiative. And then better communication also, which we talk about telecommunications. It can also benefit almost the local communities that are within the jurisdiction. Social responsibility, companies, businesses are giving bursaries and then opportunities for local communities to cater for the tourist market, which we can talk about vast many other what employment opportunities that also can arise, that would also arise in that regard. So all these are good examples that we can give in that regard, and then explain why Richards Bay would be attractive in terms of its infrastructure for both local and international investors. How explain why it would be an attractive in terms of its infrastructure for local and international investors. With these points, well-developed transport network, rail, water, and sea. We talk about also minimum traffic congestion issues. That is because of the good network infrastructure that avoids this in what we call uh, congestion that delays and also frustrates investors. Cheaper labor cost on outskirts compared to core industrial areas. We are seeing the personnel, human personnel, is also cheap salaries and wages. Establish depot ABBA will facilitate export and imports. We already mentioned this as well. High quality local municipality services provided, which has got to do with hygienic, which has to do with cleanliness, which has to do with all the other factors, security and so forth, that can also ensure the survival of various investors that would come into the area. Adequate supply of power from local coal fields. We mentioned that also the availability of international airport would also allow international trade and international movement. Good telecommunication network, which we also talked about, and as well as break of bulk, which can also be another good point that we can mention. So class, what you need to know is that here I just wanted you to see quite often times you can be given questions such as these, which you are supposed to relate and apply the various content that we have been going through. So this is an example of a technical question that comes when we are talking about South Africa industrial development plans and initiatives. So that is it. Thank you very much for your time and all the best. In this case, don't forget that where they have marks that are given there, you only have to make sure that you put 2 points and you get 2 marks. 2 points for, I mean, 2 marks per each point. Therefore, you get your 4 marks. So the number of marks determines what you should write. For example, question 1.2.1, two examples of industries in Richards Bay found on the map. It means you are supposed to give two and each is 1 mark. So don't make mistakes. Evaluate the mark allocation with your points. So therefore, you won't make mistakes in terms of expecting that you have passed whereas you have not. So you are given all these industries. These are all on the map there. We have got the sugar mill, we have got the IQ fertilizer, we have got the paper mill, we have got many other industries that are actually given on the map there. So thank you very much, Classy, and otherwise keep connected and don't forget to like and share as well as to subscribe. So therefore you keep connected to our best channel, one-stop channel for our academic success.